My very first motorcycle was a PW50. I got it for my 3rd birthday. I didn't ride it actually for a while. It was maybe a few weeks. I think I was a little scared of it. Once I finally rode it, I was okay, and then had a big get off like the 1st or 2nd day on it in the field. And so I was like, I'm done with this thing, it sucks, I'm over it. A few weeks went by and I got back on it again. I think the thing that makes you come back is really, it's at that point just the fun. I mean, it's all it is the fun. Because you're little, you don't know any better, and you forget. And it's such a challenge. And I think that's what I like the most about it. My dad rode, but he was younger, and he was still in it a little bit whenever I was really little. So I went to the track with him a few times, and I just, thought it was pretty sick. Sitting in a truck at a little local race and watching my dad go zooming by, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to be just like Pops. In Oklahoma, you're by yourself, kind of. Like I grew up in really, really small town, really small tracks, very, very local. I loved it though. I mean, I thought it was great for what I needed it. At the time, it was perfect. It's what we could do. And once I got more serious into it, the Oklahoma thing became a challenge because I knew so many kids in California were homeschooled and they were riding all the time, and I was going to public school, and weather would kind of be hit and miss for Oklahoma. So once I was 13 and I wanted to take it a little more serious was when I started training with Robbie Raynard. And that's pretty much how it started. He showed me the ropes, like what it would take, to be a professional kind of, and just really helped me grow up, and I trained with him for 10 years after that. So me and Robbie's relationship is honestly pretty special because he was my idol growing up. I thought he was incredible, and it really just kind of took off. I loved everything that he was trying to teach me. He had such good riding style when he was pro, and I was very lucky, to get him to kind of almost be my second dad in a sense and really help me and mature as a racer, but also as a person too. He was just a good dude. I mean, he was there through all the ups and downs of, like I said, I trained with him for 10 years, so he's kind of seen it all when it comes to me, and he was there and never wavered, and he'll always hold a very special place in my heart for sure. The route that I took was definitely not the preferred one even for myself, but it was just the route that was kind of chosen for me. I didn't foresee that. I was a little bit of a late bloomer, I think. Through the amateurs, I got hurt a lot, maybe didn't take it as serious as I should have. Whatever you want to call it, things just didn't align, and it was probably the best thing that could ever happen to me because I wouldn't have been mature enough to handle it anyway. So for me, I think got lucky. I got to go race arena cross for a year, get to mature a little bit, understand what I want and how hard I want to work to get it. And after that summer, I went to race in Costa Rica, and that was just a really cool opportunity. Not a whole lot of people get to go to another country and race, so it was something I cherished. It was definitely some up and down, a lot of challenging times to get me to where I've been now. 4 years with Star Racing and a few more to go. I think it was just the best thing for me. Like I said, I matured a lot, understood my reason and purpose for doing what I was doing, and I think that's pretty special. Overall, I think motocross to me is, it's bigger than going out and trying to make money at it or whatever, which is what we do, but at the same time, it's everything else. It's the feelings you've had from the time you were 3 to current. It's fun. I love it. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and it's really just everything, man. It's a way of life. It's what we do. We go to bed thinking about it, wake up the next day thinking about it, and if I quit tomorrow, I'm still going to be a fan. I'm still going to watch Supercross every Saturday, and that's just the way it's going to be. I love Supercross, motocross too, but for me to go out and accomplish the own goals that I have, which is being a champion in this sport, is the ultimate. That's what we all do it for, and that's why I'm striving every day to do this, is to be a champion. From the time I realized I wanted to do it, from that little phase at 13, was all to be a champion and to hold up a #1 plate and say that I've accomplished something that I started the journey on it when I was 4, Like not a whole lot of people can say that, And I think that's what makes it special and a part of everybody's life that, you can't really get rid of once you're in it.